So when we're actually evaluating a cedar shake roof, the first thing we're looking at is the thickness of it. Is it a 1/2 inch or a 3/4 inch shake, and the condition of it. And a lot of homeowners are concerned, my cedar shake roof is really old and it's no longer, is it going to be made back to whole because it's old and damaged, and the carriers told me wear and tear, it's not in good shape. How much is it going to cost to replace this roof? Most policies are a full replacement cost policy, so they may only get 50% of the cost of the roof up front, but if they do the repairs, they're going to get indemnified back to whole with that replacement cost policy. Now when we're actually looking at cedar shake damage, the carrier likes to look for what we call hits and splits. That's a common term used in the insurance world. So a hit and a split means you've got a round hit where the hail impacted the cedar shake roof, and along with that, it actually fractured that shake where it split all the way down the middle, and if you push on each side, it opens up right down the middle of that hit and split, and you can see fresh wood in between. That's what the carrier calls damage to cedar shake roofs, and they're looking for so many of those in a 10 foot by 10 foot section. However, when we're looking at evaluating for cedar shake damage, there's not always is that going to be a hit right in the middle of that split. It just doesn't happen that way. These wood, it's manufactured pieces. They're not always the exact same thickness. It may be a hit on one side and a split over here. You may have chipped the edges. You may have a very deep indentation on that. That's all damaged. I like to use the analogy, if you're looking at a deck and that deck has, paint damage and its indentations into the wood, they're going to pay to sand that deck down and repaint it or restain it. Well, what's the difference between that and a cedar shake roof? It's still damaged if it's got indentations and fractures and that type to the wood, and it wasn't like that before the loss. But ultimately what it does come back to have significant damage to a cedar shake roof or full replacement, we do need to see some of those hits and splits, meaning it actually split that cedar shake right down the middle. We've got fresh wood showing.